Alright, so a lot of times I get asked, what's it like to fly privately? I thought today I'd do a quick little video to show what that looks like.
Tower information, Quebec 2000 Zulu, wind 04012, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 7, dew point -17, altimeter 3049er, IFR aircraft expect a visual approach, landing and departing runway 5, moderate bird activity all quadrants of the airport, advised on initial contact, UF Quebec.
We have our ATIS, we got our flight instruments all set up, getting a local flight today, no clearance, transponders on 1200, altitude input. No flight plan today. Radios are set.
70 Mike, Warrior ahead is going to remain on left traffic.
And we're going to start the taxi out.
Maintain visual.
Clear right, clear left.
I'm going to fast forward some of these parts. What I'm doing right now is taxiing out to the hold short line, where I'm going to call up the control tower for taxi clearance.
Lawrence Ground, good afternoon. Cessna 934 Gulf Romeo with Quebec, ready to taxi VFR local.
Correction, Cessna 934 Gulf Romeo, hold your position.
Holding position for Gulf Romeo.
Cessna 4 Gulf Romeo, taxi down Echo, hold short of runway 5.
Echo, hold short 5 for Gulf Romeo.
Alright, we checked that we're clear right, we're clear left.
Chinese 4, all traffic is going to be 1,200 over.
Busy day at the airport today. We got a vehicle coming over to our left.
Right.
So the instruction right now is to taxi on taxiway Echo, which we're on. Hold short runway 5, because that's the active runway. We're going to get some wind correction in here while we taxi. Wind is a quarter and left.
56 Delta Golf runway 5.
Quarter and left tailwind right now, so we want to turn that over.
Final.
Gonna hold short runway 5. We have landing traffic right now.
There's a 4 Golf Romeo, cross runway 5 on Echo.
Crossing runway 5 on Echo for Gulf Romeo.
Alright, so when I cross, what I do is I turn all my lights on. I have that departing traffic. There is traffic on approach. We like to go over across, no delay.
There's a 4 Golf Romeo, cross runway 32 on Alpha.
Crossing runway 32 on Alpha for Gulf Romeo.
We can turn our lights off. We'll leave those on. Because we are going across
hotel, proceed on course.
another runway. It's not active, but we are going across another runway. Doesn't hurt to leave it on. If I could get a little love here. There we go. Now we can turn our lights off. And we'll make our way towards runway 5. Using this visor for the sun glare. Always working to stay on center line. Right now the wind is behind us. And slightly from the right, so we'll put a little correction in there. Making sure we stay on center line. And up here on the left is going to be our run-up area, and this is where we check our engine. So we'll do that here momentarily.
Here I'm just finishing up my taxi, entering the run-up area, where I will begin the run-up to test the engine.
Alright, whenever we do a run-up, we want to get ourselves as much into the wind as possible, which with the windsock is right in front of us. We are into the wind right now. Get our throttle at 1,000. That's where we want to keep our throttle whenever we're just kind of sitting. As always, we go to our checklist, and we're going to go to our run-up checklist at this point. So the brakes, we're going to hold those brakes. Fuel selector valves already on both. Mixture, we're going to enrich in that, give it a nice full rich mixture.
Cessna 56 Delta Golf, maintain idle below.
And we're going to set the
on the downwind
throttle to 1,700 RPMs.
At 2,000.
Throttle's coming up. And there's our 1,700. Okay. 1,700 RPMs. They'll bounce around a little bit, only because we can see a nice clear look on these advanced gauges. So 1,700 RPMs, and now we're going to do our mag check, our magneto check. We're going to our right mag first. And right mag is at a 1670 to a 1680, back to both. And we're back at that 1710, 1700, 1720 mark. And we're going to go check out the left mag. Left mag, about 1630. 1630, 1640. So those are within 125, they're within 50 of each other. So we're looking good there. We're back to both. And now we're going to put on our carb heat. And we're going to look for a decrease in the RPMs. We have a decrease in the RPMs as we would expect. And back to idle. We just want to make sure the engine's going to run smooth. And this is at its lowest power setting. It does continue to run, and it runs smoothly. It does. We'll put the carb heat back off. RPMs come up when we do that.
6 Delta Golf, runway 5.
And we'll put it back to 1,000. Back to 1,000 on the RPMs. We were in the green on the pressure and temperature as we did that. And our run-up is complete. Now we want to do before takeoff checklist. Before takeoff, pitot heat, if required. We don't have that required right now. Flight instruments and controls, we checked those earlier. That's a simple box check, so making sure that we have got full range of motion. And the flight controls are not only free, but they are correct as well. So flight controls are free and correct. Trim is set for takeoff. Flaps set for takeoff. This is going to be a normal takeoff, no flaps necessary. Seatbelts are set. Doors and windows are closed and locked. Lights on as we need. Now we should always have an abort plan. We want to have a point of no return. We know what we want to do here on takeoff. So on our takeoff here, on our takeoff roll, we're going to look for about halfway down the field. If we don't have the power that we expect halfway down the field, we're going to abort the takeoff. If we're not seeing the airspeed and the climb rate at the takeoff, we're going to put it down right away while we still have runway. Up until 1,000 feet above the field, we're landing straight ahead if we have an engine out procedure or engine out failure. Straight ahead, 20, 30 degrees either direction at the absolute most, but we cannot make the possible turn back to the runway. Over 1,000 feet, then we can go ahead and execute that turn back to the airfield. That's over 1,000 feet. AGL, not as indicated. So that's what we're looking for today. That's our abort plan. Now we're going to check our time. Time is 20:31 Zulu time.
Cross runway 32 on Alpha.
We are ready to go. All right, now we're going to switch over to tower. We're going to monitor tower as we get a little bit closer to the threshold here. All right, we already did our takeoff checklist. We're ready to go there. We're going to call up the tower.
Lawrence Tower, Cessna 934 Golf Romeo, holding short runway 5, like to remain in the pattern.
That's a 4 Golf Romeo, hold short of runway 5 for landing traffic.
Holding short runway 5 for landing traffic, 4 Golf Romeo.
So we got landing traffic. We're just going to hang out here. Our lights are off. And we're going to be ready to go because we may get, as busy it is today, we may get an instruction to take the runway and take off with no delay. We had helicopter traffic just come through. Looks like he's doing an auto rotation exercise there.
That's a 4 Golf Romeo, runway 5, line up and wait.
Runway 5, line up and wait, 4 Golf Romeo.
So again, like I mentioned earlier, we want no delay on this. And we want to use as much runway as possible here. So typically, yes, we'll always follow center line, but runway behind you is of no...
6 Delta Golf, runway 5, clear for touch and go.
Runway behind you, there's no assistance.
Say again? Five 6 Delta Golf, say again?
Runway 5, clear for touch and go, 5 6 Delta Golf.
We got the helicopter traffic in front of us. We have traffic.
That's a 4 Golf Romeo. You'll be following helicopter ahead on left traffic, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff. We have the helicopter traffic in sight, 4 Golf Romeo.
And Cessna 4 Golf Romeo, maintain idle below 1,200 on the downwind. There's a news helicopter over the city of Lawrence at 2,000.
Out below 1,200 on the downwind, 4 Golf Romeo.
All right, we got 60 knots. We're going to go ahead and rotate. Got some of that left turning tendency in. We get some right rudder. And we're going to climb. We're going to stay at or below 1,200 as he requested. P's, T's were in the green there. Didn't get a chance to verbalize it.
Fort Golf Romeo, change your plans. Maintain runway heading for 2 miles, then do the crosswind. You're going to be following jet traffic coming up on a 11-mile final.
Okay, runway heading for 2 miles, 4 Golf Romeo.
Helicopter 24 November. I need you to keep it tied behind the Cessna traffic on a mile final. You're number 2, clear for quick touch and go.
All right, so we're up at 1,200 now. We're going to level out.
We'll keep it tight. Yeah, we get that traffic in sight, 24 November.
Right. You're going to be inside jet traffic on a 10-mile final. Kronos 121, Lawrence.
So we're holding that 1,200 feet. We're at 1,240 right now. We're going to get 2 miles off the airport here. We're using our 2-mile ring to give us an indication of where that might be. And we're probably right about there now, so we're going to begin that left-hand turn.
Lawrence Tower, 4 Golf Romeo is beginning that left crosswind now.
Fort Golf Romeo, roger. Your traffic is coming up on an 8-mile final.
Roger, 4 Golf Romeo.
Lawrence Tower, Kronos 121, coming up on an 8-mile final for runway 5.
Kronos 121, roger. Continue inbound on the approach. There is helicopter traffic over the city of Lawrence At 2,000, so I need you to establish yourself on final.
And we'll continue in, Kronos 121 for 5.
Alright, so I'm at the bottom of the green arc right now.
6 Delta Golf, extend your upwind to
On my
follow
tack.
traffic on a 2-mile extended left downwind.
Extend upwind, 56 Delta Golf.
Extending upwind 2 miles, and we do have that traffic close down by 6 Delta Golf.
You follow that traffic.
We will follow 6 Delta Golf.
We have our field to our left. Got landing jet traffic on my mind right now. I'm thinking about wake turbulence. I'm gonna watch where he touches down. I gotta keep an eye out for that helicopter. I got a helicopter off out there that is doing that's a news crew. And we have a helicopter out straight ahead of us.
Kronos 121, runway 5, clear land, wind 020 at the 10.
Runway 5, clear to land, Kronos 121.
In tower for 6 Delta Golf. Do you want us to extend upwind 2 miles, then turn crosswind, or just follow the traffic in the downwind?
No, just follow the traffic on the down.
Just follow them, 6 Delta Golf.
Scanish 4, we are complete southeast toward Beverly.
Scanius 4, hold your position momentarily. You get traffic jet southwest of your position at 2,000 and still descending.
Scanish 4, we'll hold here. Scanish 4 has the jet.
Roger, he's still at 1,900 descending. I'll let you know when you can cross.
Scanish 4.
There's a 4 Golf Romeo, extend to follow jet traffic coming up on a 3-mile final.
We'll follow the jet traffic, 4 Golf Romeo.
6 Delta Golf, follow your traffic.
Follow traffic, 56 Delta Golf.
Oh, we got helicopter traffic up in front of us. I got the jet traffic in sight.
Here, and then land direct to the 2-3 run-up area.
2 for November, approve as requested.
2 for November.
Gonna extend the downwind right now.
And well, we got the helicopter traffic in sight as well as the jet traffic, 4 Golf Romeo.
Right. Scanius 4, you can proceed to Beverly, maintain altitude.
Scanish 4.
So helicopter traffic's over there, jet traffic's over there. We're gonna follow him. We're gonna stay.
At the 2 for November, you're cleared to land on the numbers of 32. Hold short of runway 5 at all times.
Clear land numbers of 3.
We're gonna caution wake turbulence with him. He's bigger than us.
Star experimental RV, November 3158 Yankees, 6 miles to the east, inbound with Quebec.
Star, 4 Golf Romeo. Are we clear to follow that jet traffic at this point?
5, report midfield.
Last transmission was garbled with Delta 3158 Yankee.
Experimental 5A Yankee, affirmative, enter the right downwind for runway 5, report midfield.
Toward midfield, right downwind, runway 5, 3158 Yankee.
That's a 4 Golf Romeo, caution wake turbulence, runway 5, clear for touch and go.
Okay, we'll caution the wake turbulence, runway 5, clear touch and go, 4 Golf Romeo.
A 6 Delta Golf, for your number 2, runway 5, clear for touch and go.
So what we were just talking about there, we gotta watch out for that wake turbulence. We're gonna stay a little high on this.
Traffic, 56 Delta Golf.
We're gonna try to pick up where he touches down.
Traffic is going to intercept about a 4-mile final.
Just staying inside 56 Delta Golf, plan to land runway 5. Plan for touch and go, runway 5, 56 Delta Golf.
2 for November, what area you want to use?
Final's clear.
2-3 run up
Stay
area.
coordinated. We're a little low right now. We got some birds over here.
Kronos 121, are you going to the jet center?
Correct, Kronos 121.
Kronos 121, Echo Alpha to the ramp.
Echo Alpha to the ramp, Kronos 121.
Now, unfortunately, I did not get a chance to see where he touched down.
Pick up the 2 for November, give way
I'm going to
the jet,
assume that
and
he
you
went
can
to his
proceed
aiming
the
point, so
run-up
I'm going to go a little
area.
bit beyond the aiming point on this.
Giving away to the jet, and then we'll proceed to the 2-3 run up area.
So we're
52 Tango at 5, ready for departure, close traffic.
Cessna 2460 Tango, traffic coming up on a 2-mile final for runway 5, clear for takeoff, make left traffic.
Clear for takeoff on 5, left traffic, 60 Tango.
Gonna trim out, make our life easier. Got a nice stable descent here. We got a little left-right crosswind right now. So we're gonna have a slight crab into the wind from the left. And we're at about a 500-foot descent right now. We're right on our glide slope. Departing traffic is currently taking the field, taking the runway.
Terminal 5A Yankee.
I haven't put any flaps in yet.
Runway. You'll be following the Cessna traffic turning on a 3-mile final. Let me know when you see him.
5A Yankee, number 3.
Throw some flaps in now.
Yeah, there is 2 Cessnas on final. One coming up on a 1.5-mile final, and the second one is on a 3-mile final. You're following the second one. You're number 3.
Number 3 will still be looking. It's a little hard with the sun in my eyes, but I'm looking. Yep.
All right, so we're slightly high. We're gonna pull some more power here. Power controls altitude, pitch controls airspeed. We're gonna put the pitch up a little bit. We're now in the white arc. We can put in that second notch of flaps. There we go, nice and stable, nice and slow. Gonna stay coordinated, left foot down right now, keep the ball in the center. And we're gonna hold about 70 knots right here. We're gonna have this one a little bit faster today, might have some gusts. Power controls altitude. We have 3 red lights.
Yankee, your first traffic is on a short final, already past you. If hot traffic you following.
2 red lights now on the Pappy. Oh, right on glide slope. We're gonna work now to stay on center line.
Yankee, Roger, negative contact.
Runway assured. We're clear, touch and go. We're settling in here.
5 Yankee should be passing off your right wing below you.
Throttle idle.
Feet on a mile final.
Oh, I want it soft. Let's go. I want it soft.
Still negative contact.
Get that crosswind correction in. Take the flaps out. We're clear, touch and go.
5 Yankee, you can
powering up.
Right base.
You will go.
Power's set. Power's what I want. We're at 60 knots. We're rotating. P's, T's in the green. We're looking good.
Left on the right base. Let me know if you see him. If not, I'll call you base.
And there's our touch and go.
We're going traffic, 60 Tango.
Back to idle. We're going to carry a little extra speed in this one. Load those flaps. And power back up. Work hard to stay on center line. We're back to rotate speed. And we're going to accelerate now.
Amplify traffic on a 1/2 mile final, cross runway 5 without delay.
And we're going to climb now. Climb on runway heading. Cessna traffic's on my left side.
Cessna 60 Tango, runway 5, clear for touch and go.
Runway 5, clear for touch and go, 60 Tango.
Nice and coordinated through this turn. I mean, this aircraft always loves to climb. I'm actually a little bit over pattern altitude at this point. So we're going to slow down that climb. Turn on downwind, we're going to lose a little altitude here. Gotta battle that sun. I want to slow.
6 Delta Golf, right on Charlie, right on Alpha to the
I want to slow for that traffic in front of us.
Charlie, right on Alpha to the round, 56 Delta Golf.
Cessna 4 Golf Romeo, you number 2, you're following Cessna traffic, turning on a mile final, runway 5, clear for touch and go.
Number 2, runway 5, clear touch and go. We got the traffic. 4 Golf Romeo.
Airport 5, proceed down Charlie, hold short of runway 5.
So we are being the numbers. We're going to put 10 in right now. We're going to begin our descent. We're going to take it down to about 1,400, 1,500 RPMs. This aircraft, that's about right to get that descent that we're going to want. We're in the white arc already, which is fantastic. Traffic's off my left. I'm going to begin my base turn. And keep that descent going. Traffic's over the numbers. This is going to be beautiful. Plenty of time, plenty of space. We're going to give a second notch of flaps here.
Tower Diamond Star.
We're still on the white.
Delta Sierra, 4 miles from Wabmu on the localizer for runway 5.
And we're going to turn final.
560 Delta Sierra, how will this approach terminate?
We're going to go mist and maintain runway heading straight up Terra Fable.
6 Delta Sierra, roger. Report passing the final approach fix.
We'll report the final approach fix.
Oh, we got 4 white. We are too high. That's okay. We have plenty of time to descend.
Airport 5, cross runway 5 without delay. Traffic on a half a mile final. Airport 5, there's more geese on the poppies of 3-2.
1 red, 3 white. Left, right, crosswind. 70 knots.
6185 Juliet, give way to the Cessna coming into the ramp, then taxi to runway 5. Calling ground, say again your call sign.
Landing assured.
4582 Juliet, roger. Taxi to runway 5 for B Alpha.
We are working for these landings today. Doing okay though. We're going to depart out of the area on this one. Left, right, crosswind. Got the windsock there, 55. Power looks good. We're going to rotate. Ball is centered. We are coordinated. We're going to call tower, tell them we're departing the area.
Launch Tower, 4 Golf Romeo. We're going to depart the area, do some flying up by the coast, and then we'll see you back in probably about 30 minutes.
Cessna 4 Golf Romeo, roger. Proceed on course.
On course out to the east, 4 Golf Romeo.
This is by far my favorite time of day to fly. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
Echo 2-1 ramp, 4 Golf Romeo, good night.
I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and follow for more aviation content, and post comments below for what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for watching.